Spotted at Vegas concert killing after shooting shock NFL kneelers with what they're caught doing. Ever since football season began, we've continued to see ungrateful, oppressed millionaire athletes disrespecting our country and all people who fought to preserve our freedoms. Every time a football player takes a knee, it's a slap in the face to every person who has fought, bled, and died to defend everything that the anthem and our flag represents. Then on Sunday night, one of the deadliest mass shootings on American soil took place in Las Vegas after a deranged psychopath opened fire on a music festival from the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino, killing 59 and injuring 527 others. And the very same people who were represented by our country's flag and our national anthem rose to the occasion and proved just exactly why they're held in such high regard by red-blooded Americans. Russell Bleck was one of the thousands of people attending the concert that night and relayed to Fox News his horrifying account of events, sharing his story of what he witnessed and how he managed to escape what he described as pure chaos and carnage taking place everywhere he looked. Bleck said that had it not been for the valiant and brave efforts of military veterans and first responders who were there in the crowd, the death toll would have been much, much higher. In a world where everyone's kneeling, I saw hundreds of people standing up and running towards the danger, he stated. He went on to describe the incredible scene among the chaos that he witnessed, where people were selflessly using their body as human shields to save others from the barrage of gunfire. He coached those around them on how to avoid being a target, guided others to cover and safety, broke down barricades to use as impoverished gurneys, and even used their fingers to temporarily plug bullet wounds until medical care could arrive on the scene, Conservative Tribune reported. Bleck went on to say that the gunman was able to use the concert venue to his advantage as the people frantically trying to escape for their lives ultimately created a fatal bottleneck that trapped many victims inside of it, where the shooter was then able to pick them off as if they were fish in a barrel. If you fire a round into the crowd, you're going to hit somebody, Bleck said. There was no escape. It was horrible. You saw a lot of ex-military just jump into gear. I saw guys plugging bullet holes with their fingers. While everyone else was crouching, police officers were standing up at targets just trying to direct people, tell them where to go, he continued. The amount of bravery I saw there, words can't describe what it was like. As heroes rushed to help their fellow Americans, Bleck then recalled how there was no relief to the continual barrage of gunfire. He, the shooter, was just spraying the crowd. He was relentless. There was no stopping. You have had 5, maybe 8 seconds to move from cover to try to move and get out of there as he reloaded. It wasn't much later that Bleck would learn that the shooter was perched on the 32nd floor of the hotel room across the street. At the time, he thought the shooter was on the ground and picking off targets as he made his way through the crowded concert. There was just no telling, and then it would echo throughout the area, so nobody knew where to go, he said. And then all of a sudden, people would run away from a safe area, but you don't know if it was safe. It was just absolute chaos and carnage. Yet despite the unknown location of the shooter and the certain danger of uncovered movement, many men and women pushed those concerns aside and bravely stood in defiance of the withering hail of bullets to serve their fellow human beings in a time of crisis, Conservative Tribune went on. These brave heroes are the people who deserve our utmost respect and recognition, but sadly, these very same people, our police officers and our military veterans, are the very same group of Americans who are disrespected every time an ungrateful idiot in the NFL takes a knee. Had this concert been full of self-absorbed, whiny millionaire athletes, do you think they would have been using their bodies as human shields to protect their fellow Americans while coaching people around them to safety? I think not. This is so sad and disturbing. It is sad. But there are no words. But the NFL is a disgrace. That's what I have to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.